Hey everybody, Kayla here. Welcome back to Zyre Yoga. It is July. I'm outside. It's a beautiful day. Got the dog involved. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but you probably know already because I'm sure there's a description that I've created for this. But right now, we're just going to go with how I'm feeling as we move. Let's start laying down. Just taking yourself down onto your back, letting the feet be flat down on the ground and knees dropping in. Starting to fill up the belly on your inhales, really seeing if you can extend and expand, letting it go. Let's just do two more like that. Breathing out through the mouth. Last time, inhaling. Exhaling to release. And start to breathe in and out through your nose. Maybe bringing the tongue behind the top teeth to activate Ujjayi Pranayam, that ocean sounding breath. You can start really loud for the first few, kind of like Darth Vader. And then as you get the hang of that kind of constriction in your throat, try to make it quiet, like a seashell against your ear. And just using your mind to move through your body, finding anywhere that feels uncomfortable, tight, sore, injured. Remind yourself they exist and that you should be kind to those places in your body. Doing whatever you like with your arms. Let's bring our knees to point straight up. And we're just going to inhale, lifting off the heels, squeezing the calves, and then slowly lower back down, both heels tapping back down. And we're going to do exactly that a few times. So just the heels lifting up, squeezing. Exhaling to release the heels back down. And seeing if when you lift, you can kind of find more expansion. Lowering to release. Let's do two more. Last time, pressing into all 10 toes. And then drawing the heels back down, pressing into the heels really firmly. Can you pick up the whole rest of the foot? Just balancing on the heel, squeezing, and then lower back down. We'll do that a few times. Pulling up, squeezing the toes up towards the shin, and release. Finding the breath of the movement. Let's go two more times. And then bringing the feet back down, arms by your sides. We're going to press into our heels. Start to just rock so that your low back goes flat. We're not lifting up yet. Your lower part of your butt might squeeze. And then release. Pressing the heels, maybe feeling that little squeeze, releasing. And then take your elbows up against your body with your forearm and fingers pointing up towards the sky. And we'll start to add them in. So when you pull that low back down, reach the arms straight up. And then release the elbows down as you lift the low back off, just kind of relaxing, squeezing the butt, just planting your low back. So we're not bridging yet. And then you can bring back down. Let's just take that a few times. Let's go one last time, keeping the arms up for a moment, keeping that low back pressed down. And then we're going to bring the elbows back down by the sides, pressing into the backs of the arms, lift the hips up. As you inhale, lower the hips back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And then if it feels okay, as you lift the hips, can you bring the arms up over your head, keeping your elbows bent so they're at 90. You're just going to tap the fingertips behind you and then lower the hips and elbows at the same time. You can alternate if it feels better, but we'll lift hips, just tapping the fingertips down and then lowering the hips and elbows back down. We'll do a couple more like that. Noticing if one side feels a little different. I can feel that my left side is trying to not work as hard as my right. So I really got to focus on squeezing that left glute. The next time that you're up, go ahead and hold there. And then we'll take our arms, reach them straight up, palms facing in towards each other, and then bend again. See if you can tap the fingertips on the floor next to your ears. Reach the arms. And come back down. Can you squeeze a little higher? Keep that going. Hello, my puppy. Lowering the hips back down. And then let both knees drop over to the left side. Right arm can cactus. You're going to take your left hand to grab your right ribs. And then just kind of pull the right ribs towards the left a little bit. This is very cute, but my buddy Amos is going to be in the way in just a second. As you're ready, we'll just bring ourselves back through center. And let the knees drop the other way. Same thing. Left arm can cactus here. And if it feels okay, grab hold of your left ribs and kind of gently pull them towards the right. And then we'll come back through that center point. Adjusting. Bring your feet a little bit further away from you. Arms are going to reach straight up. We'll take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw that belly in. Press the back into the ground. Take another inhale. As you exhale, can you roll up all the way and then come between your legs and just kind of round your back. You might grab your big toes. Tuck the chin. Take the arms back behind you. Roll your shoulders back. Lifting up through the chest. On your exhale, kind of collapse through that upper back, chin to chest. And we'll inhale. Lift back up. Opening. Exhaling to round down. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, take it down. Last time, opening up. And then kind of settle here, walking the hands back a little if you need to. You can take your right foot, stepping it away from you just slightly, and then left ankle is going to go across. Let the knee drop open and see how it feels to rock. If you have tight little piriformis muscle going on in your butt, you might feel it as you go towards that left side. The next time that you come up, can you slide the knees so that they are stacked, and then just walk the hands in. See how that feels. Try to press the hips down into the ground. And then we'll walk ourselves back out, bringing left foot down, maybe sliding it away from you a little bit, right ankle across, and just start with that rock, side to side. The next time you come through center, bringing the knees so they're stacked, walk your hands in a little bit, feeling the stretch here. And then unwinding your legs, dropping both knees over to the right and just swinging your legs around you, finding all fours. And dropping the tailbone, or dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, find your way into your cow pose. See if you can roll the shoulders back, squeeze a little bit more. In this cow pose, how does it feel to drop down to the elbows and come back up? Take it down and up. Drop it down and up. And then one last time, dropping down. Bring it up, round the back, find cat. And then rock back like you're going to sit down onto your heels and then take it forward. Maybe shoulders go over the wrist, keeping the back rounded. Chin tucked into the chest. And finding a center position, let that belly come back to neutral. Reach back with your right leg, tuck the toes, pressing into the hands, and then we'll bend the knee, lift the leg, circle it around. As it comes out to that right side, kick the foot out, take the foot flat down. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing here. So right foot is out to the right. Turn your left toes in just a little. We're going to rock back. You're going to sit towards your left heel. Right toes are going to pivot up and then come forward. I'm just seeing how that feels a few times. And the next time that you come back, can you pull the left heel in enough that you can sit down and lean towards that right leg? Try to roll your left shoulder back. Taking yourself back through center. Left hand's going to come behind you. You're going to reach up with the right, create some space. You can stay right here or press into the left hand, rock onto that left shin, creating space in like a baby wild thing. And then sitting back down, circling the hands forward. Can you come back up? Drawing the left heel behind the left knee, walk your hands back, gate pose. Reach up. And then tip over towards the right leg. We're going to come back up, and as you do, you're going to circle your arms, bringing right arm over the left. Give yourself a hug. Lift up with the elbows. And then cactus open, and draw yourself back down. Stepping right foot forward, coming into a kneeling lunge. Hands are going to stay on the ground, or you can take them onto your blocks, and you're going to squeeze your left butt cheek and release. Squeezing deeper into your lunge and release out. And then lifting the back knee. Let's straighten out our front leg a little, pressing into your left heel, bend back in. And just alternate between this like long pyramid pose and runner's lunge. The next time that you bend forward, can you step that right or that left foot up to meet the right? Bending in the knees enough that your belly's touching your thighs, and just rock around. Shake your head out. Bending deep into the knees, roll up. Come all the way up, shrug the shoulders back, palms facing forward, mountain pose. As you inhale, lift the arms. Take the palms to touch, bending in the knees, fold yourself down. Maybe rock onto the toes and back onto the heels a couple times. And then planting into your hands, step yourself back and drop down onto the knees. Find your way into cow pose and then lower to the elbows. Squeezing the upper back. Can you come back up? Try to take those elbows straight back, keeping the tailbone as high as you can. You'll feel this in your mid back. Last time, dropping down. Bring yourself back up into that cat shape. Untuck the toes, rocking back towards the heels, keeping that rounded back, shift forward, just like we did before. One last time. Coming back, we'll shift back through center. Lengthen the left leg out. Press into your foot. So you're really trying to stretch that calf. And then releasing, bend the knee, float the leg up, circle. Taking it around a couple of times. Ooh, this side feels crunchy. And then we'll kick out to the side. Holding right there. Turn myself to face you so you can see. Take your right toes and you're going to turn them over towards the left a little bit, and we're going to rock back and up. Just seeing how that feels. The next time that you come back, can you bring that right foot in enough that you sit down, and then we'll lean over. towards that left leg. Gently bringing yourself back up. Right hand's going to come behind. We're going to stay right here with the left arm lifting, or press in, lift the hips up. Sinking back down. Both hands to the ground, rock forward. Take your right toes behind your right knee and float up to gate. We'll tip over, reaching, and then you'll come back up, swinging the arms. Left arm over right arm. Lift up. And release the arms. Cactus. And then we'll step forward with the left leg. Hands on the floor or your blocks. Squeezing your right butt cheek and just kind of pulsing in and out. So you're trying to squeeze a little deeper. Last time, picking up the back knee, we'll press in, straighten out the front leg. Try to touch your right heel towards the ground. It might not actually touch, mine's not, but that's okay. And then sink back into your runner's lunge. And just alternate that a few times. The next time that you're bending into your left leg, shift the weight and we'll step right foot up. Keeping the feet hips width. Find a little bounce in the knees. And then we'll release the arms, bend into the knees, roll up. Dramatic shoulder rug back. Finding mountain pose. Full deep inhale. And then as you exhale, we're going to step back with our left foot, open all the way up into goddess. So you're turning the toes out to the corners and sitting straight down. Hands can come onto the knees to start. Let's drop one shoulder down and then the other. And then come up. Lifting, try to pull up from that pelvis. So you're pulling it forward, coming up nice and high. You can do whatever you want with your hands. We're going to find some rotations through the hips. So this is my left leg. I'm going to turn my right toes in, pivot up onto them, and then keep going. So you're kind of twisting towards that left side. Your inner thighs are going to squeeze together. And then unwind back to goddess. We'll take it the other way. Squeezing, finding that little bit of twist, and then open back up. Keep it going. Right side, turning in, opening back up. Left side will turn in. Opening up. One more time each way. Right leg coming to center. Left leg coming through center. Straighten out. Turn the toes forward. Arms are going to reach up. And we're going to bring our right arm under our left. Give yourself a hug, or if you feel the bind feels good right now, go ahead and take it. Bending into the knees, we're going to circle towards the right. So circle, bend deep, sway across, and come back up. So as you come down, you're finding that squat. Circle it around. And the next time that you come down, stay there, release the hands, bend the knees really deep. Start to shift the weight towards the toes, and then back to the heels. And come into a halfway lift, lengthen out through the spine. Bend deep into your left leg. Right hand's going to come in front of the left hand, and we'll bring the left arm up. So we're in a side lunge. Shifting back through center. Roll yourself up, reaching nice and tall. On your exhale, left arm under right. Give yourself that hug, binding up. And this time we'll circle to the left. So bending in the knees, taking yourself towards the left and around. And if you are like, this is the same arm you had us do last time, which I don't think it is, but if it is, just switch. But I know that we didn't circle to the left. One last time, circling around. Release at the bottom. Maybe this time you bend in the knees a lot, bringing the knees towards the triceps. And just shift side to side. So you're kind of supporting yourself in your hands. Maybe you can lengthen everything out. And then we'll bend deep into the right leg. Left hand's going to reach over towards it. You can reach right arm up. There's a fly and Amos is trying to get it. Come back through center. Press into both legs. Roll up. And then we're just going to turn back to the top of the mat. Take a second. Shake out. And then we'll move into our peak pose, which is going to be an eagle. But we're going to do warrior 3 also. So if you need to have something to hold on to, find it. Take the feet hips width. And we're going to sink down. Sit into the heels and then come back to stand up. So hands are on the back of the hips and we're just kind of sinking like you're going to come to chair and then stand back up. 2 more. Last time sinking down, hold. Sweep the arms up. And we'll take them out to the side. Right arm is going to come under left. Give yourself a hug. See if you can bring your weight into that right leg. Left knee will float. And then cross over. Squeezing the inner thighs. If it feels good, you can find the whole eagle bind. So left leg is over right leg. And then can you stand up tall and squeeze everything in? Draw the belly in. Can you lift the elbows higher? We're going to bring our left knee up, unwind the arms, spike them back, and then send the hands behind your back. Maybe clasping, maybe grab opposite elbows. Can you send back the left leg? And then we'll tap our left toes down, find warrior 1 legs, and then humble warrior. Just drop down, let your head relax. We're going to release our hands to the inside of the right foot, so they're kind of to the left. Maybe you come onto blocks. Try a cat and cow. One more time. Finding that center point. Walk your hands back and just step up, avoiding any puppies, bending in the knees. Let your head drop all the way. Shake it yes and no. And then bending into the knees. Roll yourself up, reach. Hands behind the back. Holding on to my friends and I call it the tenderloins. You know, your low back, sinking your hips back. Find that little squat and then come back up to stand. Take it down. And up. Last time, down, hold, reach the arms. We'll reach the arms out. Left arm's going to go under right this time, crossing at the elbows. Hug yourself or give yourself the bind, and then shift the weight to the left. Right knee comes up, cross it over. Toe can be tapped. See if you can draw your spine up nice and long, lift the elbows, pull everything in. So you're squeezing your legs, you're squeezing your arms, and then squeeze the belly as well. We'll unwind our arms, bring the knee up, spike those elbows back, and then bringing the hands behind you, clasping or grabbing opposite elbows. We'll kick back. Right leg, find warrior 3. When you're ready, dropping the back toes, bringing it to a warrior 2 legs, and then humble your warrior. Sink all the way down. Let your head relax. One more breath here. When you exhale, take the hands inside and kind of towards a diagonal. Lift the chest. Cow in the back, and then cat. And then framing that left foot. Step yourself back. Drop down to the knees and sink into a child's pose. Pressing all the way back. Let yourself relax here. Finding your breath. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Let's walk our hands back towards our knees. Press your spine up so your torso is lifted. And we'll walk the hands back. Bringing them behind us. Try to keep your knees on the ground. We're just going to lift our hips for a second to bring the glutes in front of the heels, and then you can just relax here. Press the knees into the ground, but keep squeezing. We're trying to feel this in the quads. Maybe you lift the chest a little bit higher. And then we'll walk our hands out. Can you cross at the ankles and roll yourself over? Feet flat. Scoot the hips forward. Bringing the hands back behind you. Feel that opening. If it's all right, lift the hips. On your exhale, sink the hips back down. Lower down, nice and slow, onto your back. Hands to the tops of the thighs. Press the thighs away. When it feels okay for you, right leg is going to go up, lengthen it up to the sky, and then cross the right ankle across the left thigh. You're going to use your right hand to press the knee away. Maybe bringing left arm to a cactus shape and looking to the right. Bring your gaze back to center, stacking the knees. You're pulling that right knee on top of the left. And if it feels okay, drawing in. You can hold on to your glutes, you can hold on to your knees, or you could grab opposite ankles. Slowly letting go. Unwinding, right foot's going to go down, left leg will lengthen up. And cross the ankle across the right thigh, pressing the left knee away with the left hand. Right arm can go to a cactus, and maybe you look to the left. As you're ready, bring your head back to center, stacking through the knees, and then drawing them in, maybe grabbing hold of the glutes, the knees, or grabbing opposite ankles, pulling in. Let your hips be heavy. And then as you're ready, letting go of the feet, sending the legs high. Take your thumbs and stick them right underneath your low back, keeping your legs up, and then we're just going to shake them. So you're bending just a little, shaking them out. You can bring the heels in and out. And then let those legs go nice and wide. Turn the heels up. We're still floating. And then bring the heels in. Let the knees drop open. Hands onto the belly. Really long and deep inhales. See if you can let the exhale be full, squeezing all that air out. One more time, fill up. Let it go. And then you can keep your legs like this, maybe bringing the arms out, maybe you let the legs slide out. Just finding whatever shape you like for Shavasana. Just allowing your body to be soft, your face to relax. The next time that you inhale, if you're ready, reach the arms over your head. Pointing out through the toes, seeing if you can try to get your toes to touch the ground. And then we'll bend in the knees, roll off to one side, and pause there for a moment. I'm just seeing how you're feeling. And then we'll press into our hands, draw yourself up, taking yourself into a seat that's comfortable. Find length through the spine. We'll breathe in together, reach at the top as you exhale. Just give yourself a little shake. And then hands down to the heart center, one on top of the other, or palms to touch. Just take a moment to give gratitude to your body. Giving gratitude to those who came before us for sharing this practice. And reminding yourself that you are enough. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you had a great time. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you in August.